All right, in the basement today to do some good old-fashioned scientific testing as it pertains to grip on your shoes. And I got this idea from Joel from as many reviews as possible. He did an IG reel when he got his new Avancus 1.5s in and was testing them against other shoes. Basically, it's a grip test where you race shoes to the bottom. If you win the race, you lose the test because the goal is to stick to the pad as well as you can, and a better gripping shoe would be slower in terms of its descent, or at least that's the plan. Now, thankfully, I just got a pair of Avancus 1.5s in last night. The downfall is for me, I'd already trained yesterday, don't train on Wednesdays, which it is today, the day of filming. So I haven't been able to actually wear or work out in these yet, but I figure before I try them on haven't even tried these on yet, I would put them to the same kind of grip test just to see how well they do against some of my favorite shoes, which are the Tolos archetype 1.0s. Oh, look at that. Look at that terrible mobility. Pistol squats, not even once. But I don't want to test the shoes I'm wearing because obviously they've seen a lot of wear that could impact how they move or grip a little bit. So I like Tolos a lot. I have several pairs, including this unused pair of 1.0s in all fresh white. You can tell they're unused because they are still blindingly white, as am I. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We'll put them to the test against my current go-to shoes. These are my preferred training shoes. The Avancus ones getting a lot of hype, especially around how well they grip. The 1.5s are supposed to be the grippiest shoes out there, so we're going to put them to the test against my current favorites, as well as another unworn pair of shoes I have, the Tolos Archetype 2.0. So brand new, just came out. Got these in last week. These ones are in all black. Some changes. I don't know if they've changed the actual grippiness of the sole or not, but we're going to test all three. So I think first things first, we should probably put the Tolos up against each other. So the 1.0, which are my current favorite, against the 2.0. I'm going to line them up on the bench and just let go. This is an exciting video. And as you can hopefully see, the 1.0s are moving faster. They're starting to get some separation, which means that they do not grip as well as the new 2.0s. Now, to make this scientific and fair, I'm also going to switch sides. So let's put them on the opposite sides just to make sure that one side of this pad is not slippier than the other. Let's let them go. The 1.0 is starting to creep out to a lead again. And in this case, I think it's pretty obvious that the 2.0s have more grip to them. Now, first of all, the 1.0s are fantastic, which is why they're my main training shoe, but it looks like the 2.0s are a little bit more sticky. So these are the winner for that test. Now, let's bring in the Avancus 1.5s. We'll start them on this. And again, just gonna let go. And again, this test is simply just to see the stickiness as it relates to sliding down an incline bench in an old man's basement that you're watching on YouTube. Still very exciting, I know. Now these are much more close, but it does appear that the 2.0 are holding slightly better than the Avancus. There's probably like a 3-inch or so lead currently. Give it a little bit more time. So it's apparent to me, but I know I'll get questions and comments on this. But I would say in this side test, the 2.0s are still the winner. Let's switch them up. Let's put them on this side again, just to make sure it's fair. Line them up so that they're even and let go. You guys asked for more videos. These are the kind of videos you're gonna get. But again, the Avancus is advancing past the 2.0s. So again, in comparison, and let's give you an example where my current shoes stand versus the Avancus. I lost my train of thought, but it does appear that the Tolos is starting to gain some momentum and head past. So in my test, which is super scientific, you guys saw, you can relate, the 2.0 Tolos are stickier than the 1.0. However, the Avancus 1.5s are not as sticky or grippy as the 2.0. So in terms of the shoes I normally wear, very grippy, not as grippy as the new Avancus 1.5, which based off this test are not as grippy as the Tolos 2.0. And of course, there's a ton of other factors that are gonna go into this. I'm gonna put these through their wear and tear and actually wear these shoes. But in my brief test, what I found, the Archetype 2.0s have a grippier sole so far. Take that for what it's worth. Let me know what you want to see in the comment section below. In the meantime, as always, thanks for watching. And I promise the videos will get better or worse. Stay big.